Come on in with me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in with me. Can you feel it? Move it this way. I want you to get into it. Hey, let it go. Bring in the flow. Get into the beat and move your feet. Hey, let it go. Go with the flow. Move your head all over the place. Come on in, y'all. And move to the beat. Hey, let it go. Come on in, go with the flow. Take it in. Let's win here tonight. Hey, let it go. Go with the flow. Let the music come to you. Move, 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 move. Hey, let it flow. What? Bring it in and let's go in. Hey, hey, this is what I do all day. Hey, I just go with the flow. Hey, bring it in. We are winning. You get that head to moving. You feel a beat, right? I can't really move like I want to because I'm sitting down, but this is what I do, y'all. I absolutely love jazz. And I get into the mood and I flow with the groove. Hey, hey, come on in and go with the flow. Move it, move it, move it. Hey. The big change is here. The big change is you. You know who can make that change? Not your mother, not your father, not your sister, not your brother, not your son, not your daughter, not your aunts, not your uncles. You. You have to make the move. You want happiness? You have to make the move. You want freedom? You have to make the move. You want fulfillment? You have to make the move. You want abundance? You have to make the move. You want peace in your life? You have to make the move. Nobody's going to do it for you. People will watch you suffer. People will watch you have hardships. People will watch you be unhappy. You want to change? Do you really want to change your life? Then you must be the big change in your life. Let us pray. Yahweh is change, freedom, fulfillment, joy, happiness. Yahweh is peace, kindness. Yahweh is good. The goodness, the grace, the mercy is you. Yahweh is great. Yahweh is never, ever late. Amen and amen. Tonight's sermon is going to be on the big change. You. Let's go back. Let's start from A and work our way up. You are a seed. You are made up of the earth, the kingdom, and your parents. Now, your parents is 1/3 of you. And the 1/3 of your parents is your suit, your existence, your image for this planet, and your flesh. This is the 1/3. The other 1/3 of you is the earth. That is the connection point between the human existence and the spirit. You need 2/3 of yourself, along with your parents' seed, to live on this planet. The other 1/3 of yourself is the spiritual being. Parents, spirit, Heavenly Father. Can you show them the spirit, please? The yes or no answer. Spirit. This is Yahweh in you. He is stating yes. Thank you, Father, and thank you, Mother. You have a Kingdom Father and universal earthly Mother of nature. Your Kingdom Father is the male part of oneself. That is the strong part. The part of yourself that faces the world. The part of yourself that wants control. That is the outside of yourself. That is the human existence. It faces the world. And to prepare you for it, you are in your male dominant side. The inside of yourself is the spiritual being of light. That is your universal mother of nature. That is the life force, the nurturing, the nourishing of your life. That is what allows your human existence to maintain survival on this planet. So far, we have talked about the human existence. That's what this is. We have talked about the spirit. Kingdom parents, can you show them or confirm to them a yes or no of the spirit side of them, which means the human existence, with a yes or no answer? This is the spirit inside of you. Your parents, which is the seed. Human existence, seed, spirit, soul. That is you. Now, your soul has everything in it from your lifetimes. That is your Akashic record. Everything you experience in the flesh. It's recorded in your soul. Your soul is a duplicate of your spirit, meaning everything that went through your human existence that was highlighted by your spirit was recorded in your soul. Your soul is the Akashic record. It's held in the universe. So whatever you do in this human existence, through the spiritual being inside of you, gets recorded in your soul and documented in the kingdom. That is your Akashic record. That is good. That is your Akashic record when you are working through the spirit of light. When you work through the darkness, which is the human existence which faces the dark world, it is considered dark because your spiritual being is in this world, but it is not of this world, and that is why your spiritual being is not on display. Your human existence, when it goes against Yahweh, you did not hear me say man, and I did not say woman. I said when your human existence goes against Yahweh, that means you are acting on the dark side of oneself. That means you are catering to the flesh, the body, the image. This is why when you take your fingers and you pinch your skin, it hurts. Why? You are pulling the life away from the spiritual being of life. When you cut yourself, when you break a bone, when you get sick, it hurts. Because you are pulling away from the life. All of the things that happen to you in your human existence is of a foreign object. That means it is of the world and not of the spirit. In your pain or hurt, this goes for your emotions too. The hurt will continue until the spiritual being comes back into balance with the human existence. You experience pain. I'm pinching. I'm feeling pain. I'm pulling away from the life force. As I let my skin go, the pain is felt, but it is decreasing because it's going back into the alignment of the spirit of life. When it goes away, the pain goes away. The spiritual being is back in alignment with the human existence. When you get sick, the immune system is affected. You do not feel well. Your immune system has to bring up antibodies to fight your illness. It is happening inside of you. It is a foreign object. And the spiritual being is recognizing it is a foreign object. It moves to the side. As you begin the healing process, you don't feel well. It is because you're out of balance with the spiritual being of life. It begins to move back into balance. You begin to feel much better. When you're back in alignment, the illness goes away. Your immune system builds up antibodies. If it happens again, your spiritual being will not go all the way to the side of your body because it recognizes you have antibodies for it. So you will feel ill, but you won't be as sick as you was the first time. Your spiritual being might go halfway out. And it'll be easier to adjust back to itself to make you well. The time period will be shorter. That is who you are. You are a spiritual being living in a human existence. I'm pulling away from the life force. The life force is going back into balance with the human existence. The pain goes away. That is who you are. Now, when you go against the grain, the deeper you go against the grain, meaning the discipline, stability, and balance of the human existence with the spiritual being of life, light, and love. The more you make it become imbalanced, not disciplined, and unstable, the more you will have difficulties. For anything to cause a discipline, imbalance, or instability inside of you, it all happens from the darkness that comes from the outside of you. What is of light that comes on the inside of you, where you remain disciplined, you remain stable, you remain balanced, is the only things on this planet that is not a foreign object to you. Oxygen, energy, rest from the moon, energy from the sun, oxygen from the trees, hydration from the rain. You stay disciplined, stable, and balanced. What does that say to you? The trees, the moon, the sun, and the rain are in this world for you, but it is not of this world. proof. Did man do anything to maintain the trees to give you oxygen? No. Proof. Did man put the sun up in the sky to give you energy? Does man maintain the sun to give you energy? No. The sun is not of this world. The moon. Did man put the moon where it is to give you rest? No. They want to go up there and mess with it though, right? But they did not put it there to give you rest. That means that the moon is in the world, but it is not of this world. Surprise! The way they talk about it seems like it is, right? The rain. Is in this world. At a specific time, might I add. Did man control it? Did it bring rain to this planet for you? No. Do you have rainwater to keep you hydrated? Yes. Rainwater is in the world, but it is not of this world. Confirmation. Man has nothing to do with none of it. Now, you cannot have one without the other. If the processes that connects all of them has a problem, then one of them will not be disciplined, stable, or balanced. It goes the same for you. There's your confirmation. The only time your human existence has a problem within it, it is unstable, not disciplined, and not balanced. Is when a foreign object comes inside of it. You have a problem. Now you can beat at this game of life if you become the big change in it. If you can keep the foreign objects out of you, you beat the game of life. If you cannot keep the foreign objects out of you, you lose at the game of life. When we talk about foreign objects, we're talking about anything that is not of the light. We're talking about anyone that is not of the light. We're talking about any place that is not of the light. And all of those things can be found on the outside of you. If you can keep them out, meaning out of your energy, you beat at the game of life. If you have a dark person, a dark place, or a dark thing in your life, it will cause you not to be disciplined. You will be unstable and you will be unbalanced. Now, when you bring darkness from the outside of you to the inside of you, it will let you know. It will give you a sign, a symbol, a synchronicity, a pain, a hurt, a despair, an illness. This will let you know that you took in some type of darkness. You're going through the changes, the actions and reactions until you become stable again. Now, you want to beat at this game of life? Then you have to become the change. As long as you don't become the change, you will have instability, no discipline, and no balance. We're not going to sugarcoat the ministry over here. I'm going to give it to you raw. Because a lot of people like to sugarcoat it. You will hear a lot of people say to you, you can do as wrong as many times as you want to. Yahweh will forgive you 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. Our brothers and sisters who believe that is no longer here. Because that means that Yahweh is stating, you can put drugs and alcohol in my temple of worship 70 times, 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 70. You can kill, steal, and destroy it 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. Do you see our brothers and sisters here saying, I killed, steal, and destroyed my temple with drugs and alcohol 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. And Yahweh forgave me. Do you hear our brothers and sisters here saying, I had unprotected sex. I took a chance on my temple. I had sex 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. I allowed myself to be at risk. And Yahweh says, oh, I forgive you. 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. Keep on doing it 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. Our brothers and sisters, are they here? See, this is what should have been taught in church, but they took the spiritual laws and they twisted it in the ways of man or woman to meet their manipulation and humanity. Anytime you take in darkness in your life, You decrease your life force. Anytime. If you sit in the presence of darkness, somebody is constantly gossiping, judging, idolizing. If you're gossiping, you're judging. Broken spiritual law. If you're gossiping, you're idolizing over Yahweh. If you're lying, if you're spreading rumors, if you're defaming somebody's character. And this is why I tell you, brothers and sisters, when somebody does this against you, you don't have to do anything. Nothing. Secure your energy. You don't have to do anything. Did you see the confirmation? When somebody talk about you, gossip about you, lie about you, spread rumors, do smear campaigns, you don't have to do anything. Did you hear Yahweh come in your ear and say, listen, I need you to go over there and argue with that person. They lying on you. They spreading rumors on you. They doing smear campaigns. They defaming your character. Did you hear Yahweh? I really want you, brothers and sisters, to secure your energy. When somebody is stalking you, cyberbullying you, did you hear Yahweh come to you directly and say, I need you to go retaliate. I need you to go argue with that person. I need you to go defend yourself. I need you to go do this. I need you to go do that. You are a divine being. You're an extension of the kingdom parents. You have your own equipped judge, jury, and executioner. Your power, listen to me, and your power is this simple. Kingdom parents and kingdom council. Here's my declaration before you and my ancestors. This person, name him, is cyberbullying me. I would like to bring it up before the council. Brothers and sisters, that's it. You don't have to do nothing else. What the kingdom parents don't want you to do is retaliate. Because if you retaliate, you're doing the same thing that person's doing to you. I want you to stand in your power, wear your crowns boldly, and sit on your throne and don't move for anyone or anything. You have power right here. When a person comes against you, they're calling judgment. If they don't have the authority, they will be disciplined. When a person comes against you, they're idolizing against Yahweh and not you. You are his son or daughter. They broke spiritual laws against his life. It's not even about you. Did you hear me? It's not about you. If they come against you, they are coming against Yahweh. Kingdom parents, ancestors, kingdom council. I have a declaration to make before the kingdom. Now, I want to show you how locked in you are. Then I want you to know you hold this much power. You see, this is what they should have been teaching you in the churches. They refuse to because they don't want you to know who you are. They're going to hate me for telling you who you are. I don't care what they do. I don't care who they hate. You brothers and sisters is going to take all your power back from these people who took it from you. The more darkness they can get into your life, like they're trying to bring the darkness into my throat. It is 3:04 in the morning. Somebody's eyes is in the camera. And they hear me telling you truth and clarity. We rebuke whoever this is. There will be no shut up spells. There will be no throat chakra that's going to stop me from talking. There's no amount of darkness on this planet that could ever overrule my light down to the throat chakra. You have no power, no domination, and no control over me. I don't care who you are. And it's to the point where I'm going to put the sermons out. Now, this is how comfortable I am. Rather you block them, stop them, don't put them out. I'm not breaking no spiritual laws. You are. So that means that you're breaking the law of judgment. That means that you're breaking the law of idolization. That means that you're coming against the Heavenly Father, not me. Him. These people don't want you to know how much power you have. See, if you know how much power you have, you break out of the dark matrix. That's why they want to get you stuck here in the flesh. They really don't want me to get this out. Once you take your power back, once you snatch your crown back, they lose. Once you leave the flesh, they lose. In order for them to have control or domination over you, they got to get that darkness into your body. The more darkness they put in, the more light of yours they steal. The more domination and control they have over you. But they're using your light, your life force, your divine power to do it against you. They're getting over by you allowing it to cross over your energetic signature. They don't want to be held accountable. So they bring you in things from the dark that you cannot see through. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. All they need to do to start the process is get you locked in the flesh, locked into the darkness. That's it. Once they get you locked into the darkness, they're going to make sure you can't see anything I want you to think about every brother and sister in this world who died from an overdose. Brothers and sisters, if they seen it was coming, right, they would not have allowed it to happen. Are you following me? An alcoholic will not become an alcoholic if they knew they can get in an accident, they could lose their job, they could oversleep, they can become very sick. If they knew it. If you knew you was going to lose your job from drinking, you wouldn't drink. This is why they have to get you in the dark. When you're in the dark, when you're stuck, when you can't see, they're going to take you down and keep you down. If they see that you're trying to make a better way for you, that means you're going against the program. That means you're going against the conditioning that they have placed in you since you were born. That means that you're going against the brainwashing of a surface life. We're going to show you on the surface. You can have unprotected sex. Listen, it feels great. We'll even throw you in a demon, an incubus or a succubus, a Jezebel or a Judas. We're going to make it feel so good for you. But let's up the ante. We're going to throw you in the swingers, in your marriage. We're going to throw you in an orgy, in your cult, in your covens. What the sex ritual? If we all share our fluids, we can get what we want out of life. We're going to throw in a sex party. Let's throw in the children too. There's nothing wrong with it. We're going to throw in gay for pay. We need every man to break. We're going to every woman's body. You don't have the right to say anything about your body. We have everything to say about your body. Huh? Where did Yahweh state that? Where's that in your good book? Where did Yahweh say we have complete control over a woman's body to watch her suffer, to watch her be in pain, to watch her die? Where's that in the good book? They put darkness on the outside of you. to break you. What's in the beginning of you? When you came into this world, the first thing they reinforced in your life for your heartbeat was pain. We reinforced pain. It went to the highest senses as an introduction into this world. We want to let you know what pain is up close and personal. This is the beginning of your big change. Pain. We reinforced it. We did it so good. We made sure it went to your conscious state of mind. We made sure you was living on the surface of life. We made sure you locked it into your long-term memory. And then what did they do? They gave you right to your mother. They trauma binded you into codependent. We're not sugarcoating it here today. After the pain. See, these are the things that psychiatrists need to talk about if you want to understand childhood wounds and worldly traumas. They don't talk about that. But they bring you pain as a welcoming into the world. And then they take your pain when your mother is in pain and they put you with your mother, you trauma bind and become codependent on your mother, on a female. Reinforced pain. Reconstructed trauma bond with your mother. Either way. Either way, you trauma bond. If they put you with the mother, right? Or if they have to take the baby away and put it in the hands of a stranger, they still trauma binding and becoming codependent. They didn't teach you about codependent in church or school, right? No, they didn't. Was Yahweh codependent when you came out? Was you codependent when you came out? Was it reinforced? Was it reconstructed? Was it conditioned? Was it programmed? And was it brainwashed? Absolutely. The light, the life, the love came in the world. And they automatically placed darkness upon it. Are y'all following me? You either was locked in the flesh, sleep in the matrix, and didn't spiritually awaken. So you stayed in the flesh. A lot of men is codependent on their mothers. A lot of females don't get along with their mothers. Why? Because they're not codependent with their mothers. And since they're not codependent with their mothers have a problem with them. They feel if you don't do what they say, how they say it, when they say it, if you try to change anything away from your mother, she has a problem with that. Your mother's locked in the flesh. She'll resort to black magic if you don't do as she say. And the only reason why your mother's doing it is because you are not codependent on her. Mothers play in the energy of their sons to make them stay codependent on them. You pick the woman I want you to pick. You be with who I want you to be with. You have grandkids with who I want you to have grandkids with. And a lot of times, the men, oh, there's brothers, I feel you. Sometimes your mothers get on your nerves so bad you break the bond of codependent. They're only happy with you if you're with somebody like them. They're only happy with you if you have children by somebody like them. They get along with them very well because your wife, your girlfriend is codependent on their mother. So they'll be codependent on your mother. So when you have a mother and a daughter that's arguing, the arguments is because the daughter and the mother is not codependent on each other. They're both independent and not codependent. You see, the codependent parents that we have here today, they'll sit down and do drugs with their children and they feel it's okay. How your children going to change if you are sitting down, drinking with them, and doing drugs with them? You accepted the darkness in your life. And you accepted bringing your darkness into your child's life. It's cool for you. Codependent. If I do drugs, we can do drugs. If I drink, we can drink. It's all good. And you have the underworld over there. Well, they broke some spiritual laws. I mean, they called judgment on the temple of worship. They called judgment on Yahweh because they said they can kill, steal, and destroy his temple of worship. They idolized over him. They did not go to him for his approval. They said, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want to your temple of worship, and there's nothing you can do. So they idolized over him. Therefore, Alert, alert, alert. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning, warning. Underworld says they broke spiritual laws. We already got the conscious mind. They broke the laws. So that part is taken care of. Now all we got to do is get to the temple. You go do drugs, you become not disciplined, unbalanced, unstable. Yahweh saying to you, alert, 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 warning, warning, this ain't it. Alert, 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 warning, warning, this ain't it. Alert, 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 warning, warning, this ain't it. I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And there's nothing you can do about it. You go do drugs again. Here come Yahweh. Alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning, warning. Alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning, warning. Alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning, warning. That's your ancestors talking on behalf of Yahweh. You big and bold. You broke spiritual laws 2 times. You said, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want. There's nothing you could do about it. You go do the drugs again. Here come your ancestors. Alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning, warning. Alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning, warning. Alert, alert, alert. Warning, warning. Some of our brothers and sisters that are no longer here, that was the last words they heard before they took their last heartbeat. And we're not just talking about drugs and alcohol here today. We're talking about every sin created in this world on the outside of you to get you stuck so you cannot make the big change in your life. I sit down and I watch criminals. Because I love to study the conscious mind. I love to see how they reinforce, reconstructed, conditioned, program, and brainwash people consciously in the mind at a surface life. When we talk about a surface life, that means that they purposely planted them in a reality, kept them stuck in a dimension, and puppeted them in the darkness, unbeknown to them. So I'm watching criminals, and one particular case caught my attention. Was a person who built up major trust with their manager. Major trust. Whatever the employee wanted, they got. They needed a day off, they got it. They needed pay early to pay their bills. The manager gave them their paychecks early. If they needed help with something, the manager made sure any program they had at that store, they helped that employee with. The employee worked there for 4 years. Opened the store, was given keys, closed the store, was given keys. Well trusted. Well trusted. What does the employee do? Steal. The employee stole one time, got away with it. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. States the ancestors. You got away with it? Don't do it again. What does the employee do? Steal a second time. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Got away with it the second time. What does the employee do? Well, the manager trusts me. I got keys. I got away with stealing 2 times. I'm good. They didn't take the keys, so I didn't get busted. I'm good. What does the employee do? Steal again. Here come the ancestors. Here come Yahweh. Y'all better go down there and tell that person. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. I did it 3 times. They ain't say nothing. I ain't get busted. I still got the keys. He still trusts me. I'm good. I'm loyal. You're going to tell me that they're not programming people? You're going to tell me they're not putting them on another reality? Locking them into a dimension? Seeing how far they can take them down into the darkness? The employee stole 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 times. And the ancestors said, no more warnings. And Yahweh stated, arrest this person. 23 times this person stole. When the manager was in this person's corner, they betrayed the manager, backstabbed the manager, stole 23 times, denied it, and they had it on video camera, right over top of the register, watching her. When you're in darkness, brothers and sisters, what is temptation? Is it of the light? No, it's not. Yahweh would not attempt you in any darkness on this planet. Any temptation that goes against Yahweh is of demonic forces. Listen to me. They're going to teach you a lesson. Put you through a harsh test. And you know, sometimes a harsh test is death. They did not come into your life. You invited them. You idolized. You judged. The employee idolized over Yahweh. I know right from wrong, and I know I'm not supposed to steal. Thou shalt not steal. But I'm going to do it anyway. Who are you? So what you say, I'm going to idolize over it anyway. And through it all, Yahweh says, I'm going to give her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. As I said, brothers and sisters, the Heavenly Father will build a case up on you. A lot of people in the world think I got away with it. I'm going to keep getting away with it. No, you won't. No, you won't. That's an illusion, a heavy illusion from demonic forces teaching you a lesson as they building up a case for you in the kingdom and the world. And sometimes the underworld wins with a death. Now, the employee was a single parent of 4 children. She begged and pleaded, begged and pleaded, begged and pleaded, cried to the manager. Please don't charge me. I have 4 kids at home. I'm a single parent. The manager was in trouble by his boss because he let her get to 23 times of stealing in a store before he brought it to his attention. So this young lady did something in the dark. She was tempted. There was no demonic force that came in her ear and said, if I was you, I would steal. No. She decided to steal. And when she decided to steal, when she broke that law, idolization, judgment, breaking a spiritual law, a commandment in the dark, here comes demonic forces. You got away with it one time. Let's do it a second time. You got away with it the second time. Let's do it the third time. You got away with it the third time. Let's do it the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. The whole time. She could have made the change after the first time. The big change. You know what? This is wrong. I'm not going to do this no more. But no. Soon as she did it, Here go demonic forces. Hey, there's a prospect. Yes. Let's move on in. We can win. 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 I don't care about you. I don't care about your children. I don't care about your home. I don't care about your job. I'm gonna teach you a good lesson about stealing in the life of Yahweh. If you invite them in, I promise you, they're gonna win. I promise you that. And if they can get a death out of it, to get them an even higher ranking, higher ranking, higher ranking, higher ranking, high promotion. They're going to make sure they kill you. I'm just being honest with you. So this is a warning for you. Some of you are stealing from your jobs. Stealing meat, you're stealing groceries, you're not ringing up people when they come through your line. Here is your warning. You're stealing supplies from your jobs, papers from your jobs, packs of paper, supplies, medical supplies. There's so many people stealing in this country, outside of this country. Here is your warning. I'm letting you know right now. You're being watched. Because if we are watching you from the kingdom, I promise you, you're under surveillance. Promise you. You're in the bank stealing money. If you're a cashier stealing money, here's your warning. Your ancestors is trying to save you from going to jail. Some of you are going to go to prison. Some of you stole people's identities and you're out here doing credit card loans and taking money off the credit cards and getting loans in people's names, and you're laughing about it, celebrating it. You think you're getting away with it. Listen, you're not. Excuse me, some of you are going to prison. And your kids are going to cry. So here's your warning. You are under surveillance. Some of you, it's too late. They have warrants coming out for you. You should never, ever, ever in your life trust the darkness on the outside of you. They are not in your favor. Ever. because you were born in the light. When you work outside of your light, the darkness is going to make sure they take you all the way down, even if it means taking your life. There's a lot of superstars, athletes, rappers, and musicians. You got away with doing some things in life that you know was not right. You thinking you got away with it. You thinking if I lay low, nobody's going to find out. It's coming out. All the I's you dotted and all the T's you crossed, you didn't dot them all. You didn't cross them all. You left something loose. All the pastors and preachers or corrupt officials. I said the world came under judgment on January the 1st, 2024. The whole entire world came under judgment. That means that your judgments was in the kingdom being discussed with the councils and the principalities. Placed before a jury. The judge is Yahweh. And when they choose to execute on this planet, in his divine timing, subpoenas will go out, warrants will go out. People will be shocked. But it's coming. This is why the whole world was put under judgment. This is why the rapture is here. We received a wake-up call when COVID came. When the world was shut down. We was talking. People were not listening. And they did a very good strategic plan to make sure you wasn't listening. So they opened up every liquor store to get your attention away from Yahweh and locked down into the darkness with them. Purposely did it. It's called a distraction, a heavy illusion casted over you so you can't see truth and clarity. It's called reinforcement, condition, reconstructed, program, brainwashing. They always do things strategically. That's called a heavy illusion of distraction. See, the conditioning and the programming and the brainwashing and the reinforcement is to keep you asleep so you can't see below the veil. That's why they wanted the people who was born with a veil over their faces, where they can see through everything in the dark. They wanted them out of here. Listen, they're going to mess up our program, our conditioning. They're going to mess up our brainwashing. They're going to mess with our reinforcements. Get them out of here. Conversations behind the doors right now. Get rid of that one. Have somebody kidnap that one. Have somebody put that one in sex trafficking. Have somebody shut that one up. Have somebody do black magic on that one. Because their secrets are getting exposed. They don't want their secrets out. Let me say this before I forget. A half-breed, shape-shifting energy vampire narcissist is a matrix agent. It is very hard for you to believe in your family, your friends, your co-workers, the people that was in your life have reptilian blood in them because they wanted to do the petri dish of trying to make them human. Their life is divine energy, divine power, your life force. If they can get you in the bed through sex magic, lust spells, love spells, sexual rituals and ceremonies and these cults and covens, if they can get in your sexual energy, attach an energetic cord, also known as a soul tie, to your sacral chakra to block off your blessings and rewards from you and steal your creativity, your purpose, and your destiny of why you're really here on this planet. That's what they'll do. Cannot have sex with everybody. They get people in these sex rituals, siphoning, harvesting, stealing your life force. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. No, you can join the coven. Come on, come on. We ain't gonna tell you it's a polygamous relationship. We ain't gonna tell you that part. But we'll bring you in. You could break the laws, but nothing will happen to you. If you ever need money, we're here for you. If you need a favor, we can get it done for you. Just come on and join. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They can give you $100 trillion. And it still won't be enough for your soul. And they know that. And that is why they like to sell you out. They know your soul is powerful. It carries a lot of lifetimes in it, a lot of experiences. And listen, it holds your blessings, your rewards, and it holds your destiny and your purposes. And they said, if I can just get that, it's a wrap. So initiate that person to be on drugs. Initiate that person to drink alcohol. Initiate that person into our cult and coven. We got to get them into a sex ritual. We got to attach a lust demon, a succubus or incubus, a Jezebel or Judas. We need to get them involved in the swingers club when they married. We need to get them involved in the orgies and the sex parties. Listen, we can even get them into the company of a celebrity. You just got to do this. You have to mess with children. Can't have no feelings about it, no emotions. You got to watch us do things to children. Can't have no feelings about it, no emotions. But we'll get you into the presence of a celebrity. People don't know. You're inviting me to the house of a celebrity that owes the world so much karmic debt they can't even pay it off this lifetime, next lifetime, the lifetime after that, and the lifetime after that. They can't pay off this karmic debt for the next 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 lifetimes. But I'll issue my karmic debt out to you. I will issue out my karmic generational curses out to you. Just come to one of my parties. Come on. We got liquor, cocktails, girls, guys, sex. You can do whatever you want. Over in this corner, we got children. Over there, we got teenagers. You can do whatever you want. We got officials here. They ain't gonna do nothing. They into it too. But what they didn't tell you was when you stepped into that person's energy and you seen everything that they was doing wrong, and you said absolutely nothing. Everything that person did is going under your name on Judgment Day. Yahweh's going to say to you, wait a minute, wasn't you at that celebrity's house? Name. Then you see them children over there in the corner? Because under your name too, you accepted it. You idolized over me. You judged it. You accepted it. Didn't you know they were stealing that child's innocence and you did nothing about it? That's under your name too. What's your reasoning? Didn't you see them serving underage children drugs and alcohol? You witnessed it, right? But you didn't do nothing. That's under your name too. What's your reasoning? I'm waiting for an answer. Didn't you see them sexually assaulting that child? And they were screaming and you just walked around like nothing was going on. That's under your name too. What's your reasoning? You knew it was wrong, right? But you did it anyway. You accepted it. You walked around it. So now I'm judging you on it. They don't tell you that. When you go to the celebrity parties, right? Whatever's under his belt is under your belt. And when you go before Judgment Day, everything that he did, you also did. And that's going to be the outcome of deciding where your soul lays permanently. So if you're with somebody and they doing something wrong, that's under your name. If you know about it, it's under your name. If you watched it go down and you didn't address it, it's under your name. That's what judgment means over the whole entire world. You're getting accountable for people whose energy you authorize to enter into yours. This is the big change, brothers and sisters. We're in an evolution. We're on a new earth. And if you're not right, you can't come. Somebody's committing sins in your energy. Their sins are going under your name. You see, Yahweh tried to be nice to everybody. He gifted his life and allowed everybody to come to this planet to experience his life, his journey, and his mission. And you ain't have to pay anything. And he provided you with everything. And people took full advantage. It hurts me to even say those words. And thank Yahweh that he would not let me out of hell until I had my powers under control. Because the way you folks decided to treat my parents, if it was up to me, the whole world would already be floating in the abyss. It really, And I would have already opened up the doors of hell and let them do whatever they wanted to do to you. I really would have. So that's why they didn't let me leave hell until I had control over my emotions, over my powers. But you decided to take full advantage of the kindness of my parents' hearts. You decided to break spiritual laws and commandments for greed, manipulation, envy, and jealousy because you don't have control over your emotions. Times have changed. We're in a new evolution and rapture, meaning all justice and judgments will be served from the kingdom and delivered down into the 3D. And there's nothing on this earth that can stop it. Nothing. To my brothers and sisters, they don't want me to get this message out. We rebuke you. You don't have no power here. Take your darkness and go back where you came from. You have a decision to make here today. There's a lot of people on a decrease right now for the wrongs they committed on this planet. A lot of people sick. A lot of people scared. A lot of people running from karma for the actions they committed on this planet. You have a choice to make in your life here today. You can continue to live in the flesh. A big change in your life about you. You can separate yourself away from toxicity. Gossip decreases your life. Lies decreases your life. Rumors, smear campaign decreases your life. Toxicity decreases your life. The poisons of drugs and alcohol, unprotected sex decrease. Breaking command spiritual laws decreases your life. It brings a premature death into your life, and it is hell who initiates the premature death. Either way it goes, Yahweh's going to get his spirit of life, love, and light back in the kingdom, and then they make a determination on where your soul goes. Did you see the confirmation? These are the times that we're living in right now. A new earth was created because they destroyed the old one. They placed so much blood down in the soil that it couldn't be cleaned out. So Yahweh sent his wrath of destruction around the globe to start the cleansing of the earth with flood waters. And we think it's over. No. We're nowhere near completion of floods. Nowhere near. We're going to see more and more people in our world, from the top to the bottom, fall because they refuse to hear. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. Warning, 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 alert, alert, alert. So the answer said, you know what? Terminate them out the bloodline. Remove all our spiritual protection. We don't have anything to do with none of them. They're on their own. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. What you do not want on this planet is for your ancestors to terminate you out of the bloodline and remove their spiritual protection. Because when hell hears those words come from them, it's a declaration that you're theirs. And they can do whatever, however, whenever they want to discipline you. And one thing you do not want on this planet is when you are to be exploited in their darkness. Because they're going to make sure they're the best magicians in your life, where you absolutely, positively can't see their moves. I just said, if our brothers and sisters would have been able to see that final drug would end their lives, they would not have taken it, right? They wouldn't have shot it up. But they didn't see it. That's the type of underworld we're talking about here today, because they want to keep as many people as they can locked in with them to win. They don't want you to leave your world and come into the new earth. So they're working very, 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 very hard to make sure you're stuck with them. You have an opportunity. Right now. We ain't waiting on your mother, your father, your brother, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins. We talking to you. You have an opportunity here today to remove all of that out of your life and keep it out of your life. Because we don't take none of those poisons, toxicities, negativities in the new earth. They only come to kill, steal, and destroy you. So that's not tolerated. And when you take any foreign object and you put it in your body, Yahweh automatically blocks your blessings and your rewards. You're not taking care of his temple. Can you tell me why he would bless you? Did he create alcohol? No. That's dark. Did he create drugs? No. That's dark too. Did he create you going out here having unprotected sex while you're married? When you join a cult or a coven? Did he tell you to go out here to incubus or succubus or Jezebel or Judas attached to you, where you have no control over your sexual energy? Did he tell you that you can sleep with everybody in the coven and spread diseases around the world? Did he come into your ear and say that? So all of those things are created on the outside of you. And since Yahweh is in the world but not of the world, that means that man had to create it, right? Because he's in the world. He serves the world. This is his life. And he's trying to take yours. Your power, your crown. And he's trying to take you off that throne and make sure you never, ever get on it again. So he does all things in the dark background to make sure that you stay right here. Where you going? Where you going? Where? You trying to lead the flesh, the body. You trying to lead the image? Really? We don't do that. See, if you leave your flesh, I'll lose my profit. We can't have that. You gotta let me in to win now. Stay here with me. Let's continue the sex rituals. I get to sleep with everybody in the coven, in the cult. We are powerful. I'm so powerful. My wife and husband gets to sleep with everybody in the coven. My husband bends over. My wife becomes a doormat. I'm so powerful. We can do whatever we want, and we can't get in trouble with the law. Because I bend over. She's a doormat. We're so cool. I'm the witch and the warlock in the churches. For the cults and covens, religion is my forefront. But my back door, I'm a created the evil one. I'm a created Satan. I'm a created Luciferian. I serve the darkness. Now, which elderly person are we going to sacrifice? Because I need more money charges. I'm broke. I need more money. So which one of these elders are we sacrificing next? I need $1,500 for Christmas. So let me see. Whose two children would I have them target so that they can kidnap them and sex traffic them? Because I'm the witch and the warlock in the church. I got power. You ain't got no power. But you definitely going to hell. And I'm just being straight up with you. Because you think, I got away with it. Nah, 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 nah. I turned over that elderly person's home into my property. Because I'm the power of attorney. No, you're the power of disappointment. And you became a donation to the underworld on a countdown to secure for you. I'm good. They gave me a bonus. I sex trafficked 20 children. And we getting ready to celebrate. Listen to me. When you celebrated, so did hell. They celebrated you. Because they're preparing a place for you, the enemy, against Yahweh. So, brothers and sisters, either get it together or go out into the abyss with the rest of them. Because you're the only one in your life that can make a big change. You. You want to play with the dark? Okay. You shall go. Be with the dark. Just remember this. Right now we're in between worlds. And even though you're in the dark, you still have some of the light of Yahweh in it. When we terminate, separate, and sever the old world from the new earth, you will not have any light. And the underworld will have complete domination and control over you in that darkness. Now, the false prophets don't want to tell you the truth. They want to sugarcoat and lie to you. Keep listening to them. Keep listening to the lies. Keep listening to them tell you, oh, Yahweh gonna forgive you 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. Our brothers and sisters who lost their lives. Did he forgive them 70 times, 70 times, 70? If he did, they still be living, right? Everything was created, orchestrated, set up to trick and fool you. Put the heavy illusions over you. Because they wanted you to die. Isn't that something? Go ahead, you can cheat on your wife. Yeah, we gonna forgive you. Go ahead, you can sleep with 25 children. Oh, all you gotta do is ask for forgiveness. Go ahead, you had 3 overdoses from drugs and you still survived. Just go to Yahweh, he gonna forgive you, but you can do it again. Go ahead, you can have them sex rituals with your cults and covens, and they can give you sexually transmitted diseases, and we're going to take care of you because we're going to have the doctor come right to your house. You ain't got to go to the doctor's office. It don't have to be in his computer system. We report you to the CDC. All you got to do is just be with me. We're going to have the doctor come right to your house and treat you, but yet they didn't tell you that the doctor's giving you a placebo. You're not even getting the medicine because they want you to die. You were sacrificed. You signed the line in the Colton Covenant. I surrender to being your living sacrifice. And on the contract down there it says, in a code, put them in the book of executioner. Pick out a death date and place him in the game as a pawn. Let's use and abuse them physically, mentally, and spiritually. And then when we're done, we're going to make them sick, sacrifice them, and get paid off of their death. You can just ask any past artist, musician, rapper, actor, actresses, influencers, businesswomen, prophets. Listen, all you have to do is go meditate, ground yourself, and pray and ask your ancestors, did they do that to you too? Did they sacrifice you? And they'll tell you, yes, they did. Just like all your forefathers that was in these organizations. That's disappointed in you. But you're holding up the organizations, greed, and money. But you're powerful. Nobody's powerful. When you deceive, disgrace, and disrespect Yahweh, there is no power. There's only pain that's coming from the disciplinarians that he created to bring him justice on this planet and judgment into people's lives. Should never ever allow a person to drag you straight to hell because they know that's exactly where they're going. And people are so selfish, they're willing to take you there with them. They don't care about your children, your grandchildren. They don't even care about you. All I need you to do is jump on this hate train. Jump on it. Steal with me. Kill with me. Destroy with me. Just let me politely bring you to my energy, because I'm going to put my karmic debt on you. So when you go before Judgment Day and they say to you, why did you sacrifice 50 people for money? I didn't sacrifice 50 people for money. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. It's written right here under your name. And then you got the underworld. Yeah, you did. You was in this person's life. You knew they was killing people and you ain't do nothing about it. So everybody that they killed, listen, we had an opportunity to sneak you in the dark, unbeknown to you. So when he killed 50 people, you killed 50 people. That works in our favor when we go on Judgment Day. We're going to get every bit of evidence that we can. We need you to keep on stepping into the energies of dark people who do evil, malicious things so that we can keep on building up a case on you. We work in the dark. We don't work in the light. If we can sneak you to get you on Judgment Day, that's what we do. You know, like you thought you were sneaking. We were sneaking too. Against you. So, the big change is all about you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I am Prophet One Kind, everyone. Until next time. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's up to you. Blessings.